Taurus, Kim Enchantress here to do a new moon reading for you. It is in Aries on the 11th of April 2021. Now during this new moon, which represents new beginnings around the 11th, your needs come to life, Taurus. Now this new moon also occurs in the determined sign of Aries in your 12th house of unconscious. So maybe bringing something up from your subconscious, perhaps. Now we've got the moon in the house of 12th house of your unconscious here, as this is a time of fresh starts for you, Taurus, and the conversations that you may have taken place last week are starting to bear fruit now. So you must remember that you won't get what you want if you don't ask for it. Now, you are known sometimes for being stubborn, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Taurus. Just don't be afraid to stick up for yourself if any conversations become heated around this time. You know, you have your own perception of things. Now, I'll just go on to the Awakened Dreamer Oracle card that's fallen out for you. And it is, what's the best use of me? Instead of telling the universe what you want, ask the universe, how best can I serve you? What would you have me do to create? Or what's the best use of me today? So that ties in with remember to ask for help. Okay, so we'll see what's coming out from the Lenormand cards for you in regards to this planetary transit. So we've got the Crossroads. It represents Libra energy. It is also about choosing a path, making decisions, opportunities. And when it comes with a coffin in the Lenormand cards, the coffin is about an ending of a cycle. And as I said, new beginnings are coming. Maybe you just feel like you've had no option with late Taurus and that you're at the end of your rope in a situation or end of a road. And you've got the key also. So the divine's intervening now. And I'm feeling that this is part of your destiny. A decision is part of your destiny. It's an important decision that you need to make. Now, it could be about a decision about a friend, or maybe 2 or 3 friends, multiple friends. Maybe that have been leading you off your spiritual path, perhaps. And we have the Rider, which represents Mercury also. So this is you receiving a message that will affect your decision. So maybe you've decided on something, but you hear some other news and it's going to affect the decision of how to move forward. Now we'll go on to Venus, which is your ruling planet. And we've got Mercury also. So your ruling planet here, Taurus, is Venus. It's coming home to your sign on the April the 14th. Now, we know you're a loyal and sensual person, very hardworking. But you having a steady nature doesn't make you immune to anxiety. So sometimes you can overthink a situation with the best of them here, Taurus. And during this time, you can relax about your relationship status. Whether you're single or partner, it doesn't matter. Every day may not be perfect, but you're on the right track now. Especially with the Crossroads. Now, you know, you've got to use that determined nature of yours to keep going. Think positive changes that await you at the end of the month here, if you are determined and use your determined nature. Now, you can bring out the champagne glasses, or bring out some nibblies, or, you know, because your Taurus season starts on Monday the 19th of April. It's pretty much on the same day that Messenger Mercury enters your sign. And it is tying in with the Rider, which represents Mercury, and the card of messages. Now, you know, I'm feeling that you need to be in touch with your needs and communicate with others around this time. And it is your birthday season around then too, so, you know, it's possible that you want to soak in a bathtub or get a massage, or even indulge in a new sex toy if your libido is a little bit high around this time. Or maybe, you know, if you're single, you may indulge in sexual pleasures with somebody. So that's another couple of scenarios that are taking place around that time. Now we have the garden from the Lenormand cards. And when it comes with the woman here, this is about a woman in the public eye. Now, she's sociable, very well put together, or possibly a philanthropist. But it could be you too, Taurus. Maybe this is a woman that you're meeting up with, perhaps. Now, you've got the house in here as well. Now, this could be visitors coming to your home. You could be deciding to throw that little bit of a get-together. This is a house that's well maintained, with beautiful gardens and edges and lawns. So maybe it's about a get-together here. But you've also got the ring, which is probably a public agreement. Maybe this is you feeling stable and making a commitment around this time. Or maybe you're selling your home for auction, and that's why you've been maintaining the lawns and gardens. It could be a family home, perhaps, for some of you. Now, we'll go on to the fighter planet, which is Mars. And it enters Cancer in your third house. Now, third house is communication. So it's all about communication this month for you guys. And this is around the 23rd of April. Now, the only downside to your loyal nature is that sometimes you stay in relationships or jobs that are past your due date here, Taurus. And Mars is an ambitious and aggressive planet that's used to getting what it wants. So maybe this is what it's telling you to do. Go after what you want. Remember, you have to ask for what it is that you want. Now, we have the bear under the deck. And the bear can represent finances, someone in authority, or you starting to take control now. And when it comes with the moon, this is you receiving money from creative endeavours, having creative success, and success that brings changes in your life. Next to the scythe, this is after money coming to you to an end, possibly, or you're closing a bank account of some kind, and you making that quick financial decision. It will be an emotional decision here, Taurus, and it causes instability. It could be after a separation from a boss, a parent, or someone in authority. Then we have Stork, which is Aries. So this is definitely a change in finances, or you finding a new boss, moving on, deciding to find that new job. You know, you've gone past your use by date at a position, perhaps. So that's you finding a new job, perhaps. Now, we've got also Pluto, which is the ruler of the underworld, and the planet of rebirth here. So it goes retrograde on the 27th. So this is when the full moon is coming about, where you need to reap what you sow. And because it's in retrograde, we become aware of the dark underbellies we've been ignoring. You know, if you haven't yet taken steps to clear away what's no longer serving you, this is the time to do it. Even if it's painful for you, maybe, you know, cleansing the home, or cleansing or throwing things away that no longer serve you, it's going to make room for something better. That's what I'm getting. Now, you've also got the first lot of cards that have fallen out for you is what's going to happen around the 27th, around the full moon. So I'm feeling, you know, this is a necessary ending for you, Taurus, if it's to do with friendships. But things are going to start improving for you. And this may have something to do with a sick friend or friends that have become unreliable in your life. This is now about a new beginning and rebirth for yourself. It could be finding necessary assistance or a friendship that's evolving, which becomes important to you. But I do feel like an important visitor will arrive with significant information for you. This could be possibly the start of a new friendship or someone you know that's coming to see you around the 27th. So I do feel like you're going to make those important decisions. Now I've also got a message from the Goddess Love Oracles, which is harmony, and it's number 13, which is about perfect balance. So you are going to balance something in your life. I do feel like you will get a new job that you're going to love very much. Now the fox to me represents a job. So let's see. I'll have to read from the book here, Taurus, as these I'm not familiar with these as yet. So there's no light without dark, no up without down, and no life without death, and no summer without winter. This goddess holds the wisdom of perfect balance. She has conducted the universal orchestra in exquisite harmony since the dawn of time. You are one of the musicians in that orchestra. Are you being attentive to her baton? Are you living your life in a way that creates peace and harmony? Can you sit in the darkness knowing that it will pass and light will come? Let's turn the page. Can you accept the low times in your life without anger or blame and know that happiness will take its place? Goddess is here to tell you to listen and watch with your intuition and your heart to the subtleties of life's rhythm and play in harmony with it. Now, when you learn to do this, you will find you are no longer swimming against the current, but flowing in harmony with life. Take yourself out into nature and attune yourself to the changing seasons. Learn from the wisdom of the trees. They blossom when it's time to blossom, they fruit when it's time to fruit, and they rest when it's time to rest. They do not waste their energy in fighting what they cannot change. Look into yourself. Is there a part of you that is struggling to be in harmony of the world right now? Do you feel out of balance? Goddess is here to help you find ways to harmonize your life and redress the balance. She calls you to reconnect to the love that moves and touches all things in vast interconnection of the universe. Let go of trying to bend, shape and carve the world to your design. Go with the flow and know Goddess has it all held in perfect harmony. That's beautiful. Now, her message for a daily practice is sit in a comfortable position with your back straight. As far as possible, let go of anything that happened before the moment and anything that you've planned for after this time. Close your eyes, slowly repeat the mantra, I choose to let go, to yourself 3 times. Consciously release any tension you are holding anywhere in your body, and particularly in your shoulders, face and jaw. Let it go. Feel as though you are being gently pulled upwards from the base of your skull. Begin to follow your breath as it comes in and out. Listen to the sound it makes and see if you can notice a point at which the inhalation becomes the exhalation. Like the crest of the wave, let yourself tap into the place of peace and harmony that exists in the core of your being. Continue to watch your breathing as it flows in and out for about 2 minutes. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. That's beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Wishing you all the very best with the new moon Aries and what you can bring to fruition on the 27th of April. Love and blessings.